Hi guys, how you doing? It's Stephen here from James Glen Car Sales with a Golf GTI Performance that Spencer's going to help me with because it's got quite a lot to talk about.
Yep.
And also you bought it, Spencer.
Well, keep it right.
Yep, thank you. So 2013 Golf GTI Performance, 59,000 miles, 2 owners from new. The last keeper had it for 10 years. It's been serviced every single year with the exception of the COVID year. We've got a folder of stuff like this, which I'll show you over the course of the video. Really high spec car as well. So we've got the bigger, deeper Discovery navigation. It's Pro Nav, I think, Spencer, you call it?
I think it's the Discovery nav in it, it's not the Pro one.
No, it is, because the screen goes below the knobs. That's how I know. Anyway, I'll show you when we get inside the car. Being a performance, it's got the limited slip differential, the bigger brakes, and a wee bit of a lift and power as well. So power is 240?
230.
230 over the car standard 210 horsepower-ish, thereabouts. We've also got the Santiago wheels on this one, so they're 19-inch. They've also been very recently diamond cut. We can't take credit for that. That was actually the gentleman that we bought the car from. Put new Pirelli P0s in the front, re-diamond cut all the wheels, and just prior to that he'd not long put Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires on the back. You can kind of see where I'm going with this. This gives you a wee indication of what sort of owner the car had for all of that 10 years. Obviously backed up with all the receipts and stuff as well. In addition to that, what else has it got? Heated seats, which isn't standard in Mark 7.
Adaptive chassis.
Adaptive chassis, which is a really nice option, and a lot of people say that is a must-have on a car with 19-inch wheels as well. We've got rear sun protection glass. Doesn't have keyless though.
Nope, and it's also deep petrol black.
Not magic black.
Not magic black.
Which is, now that it's all been detailed, all swirl free and looking really good. But of course, guys, being a 13-year-old, 12-year-old car, it's not without its fair share of little nicks and chips and whatnot, as you're going to get what we like to call commensurate wear and tear, which is really unavoidable, especially on a Mark 7 or a Mark 7.5, where the bonnet tapers down. We've seen cars at 4 and 5 years old, and they've had this same sort of level of stone chipping towards the edge. So this car is no difference, guys. And obviously, we're looking at it under these big bright lights. So you're going to get to see it in its worst possible light. The light lenses, they've machined up really well. They were looking a wee bit sorry for themselves, but Lee's took the machine over them with a nice fine compound, cut them back so they're all nice and transparent again. And moving down the front bumper, again, you've got a wee bit more stone chipping down there as well, which is as to be expected. Moving on to the passenger side and looking down the length of the bodywork. No parking dents or anything to report on any of the panels. We have put it through the workshop and we've got new discs and pads in the front along with a new MOT. The tyres in the front, I actually thought we fitted them.
Yeah, I think they're all at 2,000 miles before he sold it to us.
Spencer, see, we talked 200 miles, I would believe you.
Yep.
Literally, there's a ton of tread left on them, and again, the same on the back. Michelin's on the back and P0's on the front. We didn't do the discs in the back, but they do look very recent. It's also worth noting as well, guys, as these cars get older, you can start to see rust round about here. Completely clear, all the way right round the wheel arches, front and back as well. All the way right round. We don't normally handle cars at this age. Generally speaking, our cut-off is, what did you say, Spencer, 6-7 years?
Yeah, pretty much.
Unless it's something older, unique, special, like an older M3 or something like that. However, when we got offered this car, when we've seen the provenance and stuff, thought, you know what, we need to get this car in and get it looked at.
Yep.
And as you can see, this is... it didn't take us too long to decide that we were keeping it for retail. Even look at the steering wheel, how matte the leather is. Tartan seats, best finish, best seat coverings. Spencer's more of the leather camp. I like the tartan, the Johari fabric.
I was this, but I'm now leather. Because of the door cards.
The leather in the... okay. Yeah. I can see why it would make the inside feel a wee bit more premium. However, I think when you sit in a fabric bucket seat, it just holds you in that little bit tighter as well.
And that's Napa leather as well, so it's nice and soft.
Bit of flex here, Spencer. So if you look over the back bench, genuinely, guys, it looks like it's hardly been sat in. Certainly no stains or indents in the fabric from baby seats and whatnot. So looking in the boot, again, we're looking for stains, anything that's been spilled in the back over the years, but the carpet is lovely and clean. Now, that is the service history, and that's your owner's manual. Normally, you're lucky if you get that with a stamped book,
yeah,
and that's your whack. But that's every service What an invoice.
Every service and every warranty work, recall, tyre, everything.
Yeah, there cannot be many more. I'm not saying there won't be any, but there can't be many with that sort of service history at this age now, and especially at this price point.
Yeah.
Moving on to the back, you see we've got parking sensors, you've got 2 exhaust pipes, one out either side. The Mark 7's got a slightly smaller tip than the 7.5. Other than that, the back remains fairly unchanged.
Actually different back bumper, but that's a different story.
And Spencer knows that because he's tried to fit a Mark 7.5 back box that it doesn't fit.
Yeah, the wider.
Again, guys, looking down the length of the driver's side, we can see no parking dents. I mean, how can you get a car of this age when there's been no parking dents on it?
To put it in perspective, this guy was selling for going to a family car because he didn't want to put a baby seat in it.
I mean, the condition really is, it's outstanding. Again, wheel arch, lovely and clean, no rust, especially here where the bumper might chap off the quarter panel. And then again, we'll just have a look, we'll have a wee look at the front wheel arch. Again, clean all the way right round, nothing even along the bottom of the wing. Move on to the inside. We've got power fold mirrors, which are also heated. And also the plastics and everything, they're all nice and they're not starting to peel and go all tired.
You're a bit light there as well.
Yep, and that's carried on to the entry plate. The base, now this outer bolster is bad for flattening if people aren't careful getting in and out. We've seen cars 5 years old and the base is flattened.
Yeah, it's easily done. It doesn't look as sort of high as you think it is, but when you're in it, it's easy to catch a leg on it.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a Golf R, it was 3 years old and the seat was all flattened.
Yeah.
So a Golf GTI at this sort of age, with the seat in this kind of condition, shows that the previous one has been very mindful how they've been getting in and out over the years. So moving on to the inside, we've got, as I mentioned, so Spencer, if you have a little look over here, the more expensive ProNav, the screen comes down here. It's not square. So in the standard nav, it comes to about here. And you've also got little additional options, which are, just let it warm up. Insert elevated music here.
Yeah. 2013 technology.
Yep, so you've got these little buttons down here. You don't get them on the standard, the standard navigation. You've got your driving modes down here, but again, all down here as well. You know, everything's all nice and still glossy. It's not all tired and scratched and just old feeling. You would never think this was a car,
No.
a 2013 car. Mileage, as today, 59,138. We'll get the car started. Give it a little listen. There we go. It's also worth pointing out, guys, that these cars all come standard with radar cruise. It's not unique to this car, but it's a really, really nice option.
And they also come with front assist, so these were 8 insurance groups lower than the equivalent 135 at the time, because you could not drive into the back of somebody.
You can't crash them. Well, you can't crash them, you can't rear-end someone because it's got a radar as standard on the front bumper. The car is completely stock. As you can tell with the engine running there, it doesn't even have a res delete. Now, the amount of these cars we've had in, nothing against a car that's got a res delete, it makes them sound a bit fruitier, but this car has had nothing changed from factory.
No, they stayed as subtle as the GTI should be.
Yeah, and the thing is, when you drive these, they always feel quicker than the numbers suggest.
Yeah.
Got a really nice power delivery. They're quite revvy, but they're also quite torquey as well. Which means that if you just want to make good progress without revving the brains out, you can do that because it's got a nice, strong mid-range. Guys, that brings us to the end of the video. Hopefully you found that helpful. If we can help in any way, you can reach us at the garage on 01236 779,000. There'll obviously be a link to the website below that you can use to click through, check the car out, all the pictures, see the spec. We also put the dates and the mileages of each service on the website description, so you can have a look through that. Happy to take your current car and part exchange. We might get a little bit of finance on this, but it'll be higher purchase.
Yeah, you'll get a 5-year higher purchase on it.
Get a 5-year HP on it. So as I say, guys, if you want us to work out what the car will be on a monthly, give us a ring and we can work that out for you. Thanks again for watching to the end of the video. Hopefully you've now got a better understanding of what sort of condition the car's in, and if it's a car that you're possibly interested in, I hope it is, and we'll look forward to hearing from you, which you'll see in the next video.